Much to the surprise of seemingly everyone who follows or covers baseball, the 2019 Baltimore Orioles will not be going 0-162. Perhaps even more shockingly, they won't even be going 0-18 against the mighty Yankees of New York. Now that you've picked your jaw up off the floor, let's talk a little about how these scrappy birds shocked the sports world and managed to come out ahead in a 9-inning contest of hardball. Before we get into that though, let's check out the post-game festivities in the Birds clubhouse. Ain't the beer cold? Beer mugs picked. Twitter.com/YJShP2JD7 Baltimore Orioles @Orioles, March 30, 2019. Let's all give thanks that Mark Trumbo isn't with the team, or no such fun would have been allowed, you can be damn sure of that. So how'd we get there? In just the second game of the season, we saw that these Orioles aren't the Birds of years past. Could you imagine Buck Showalter utilizing an opener? That's just what Brandon Hyde did, running Nate Karns out to the mound to start the game, with the hopes that he'd be able to get through not 5 or 6, but 2 or 3 innings. Things began butt-clenchingly, as Karns walked 3 straight batters following a first-pitch flyout by Brett "Megamind" Gardner. He wiggled out of that bases-loaded jam by inducing a 1-2-3 double play from Miguel Andujar. It wouldn't be the last rally Andujar would kill on the day. Karns settled down in the second, and Jimmy Yacabonis replaced him following 2 scoreless innings. A successful open. Jimmy went another 3 frames, allowing just a single run on 3 hits and 2 walks, with 2 strikeouts. Yacabonis looks like he could be a legitimate weapon from the bullpen, for the Orioles or for another squad who might want to pony up some prospects for him in a couple months. I've had eyes on Jimmy Yacabonis for a while. He can be really fun out of the pen when he throws harder, and can do this with the heat. Picked. Twitter.com/WFMSQ4I6 Sungmin Kim @Sung_Minkim March 30, 2019. In the 6th inning, the Orioles grabbed their first lead of the 2019 season, and they did it in what, for them, was quite the unconventional way, at least pre-2019. It wasn't with a dong, or even several one-run dongs. In fact, the Orioles are completely homerless in 2 games, the first time they've done that to begin a season since 2001. HT at Orioles Factoids. No, they did it like this: single line out, single double steal, with a throwing error. Miguel Castro then came on to protect the 2-2-1 lead, and did just that, tossing 2 scoreless innings of his own. The Birds added another run in the 7th off Chad Green, courtesy of a Rio Ruiz double and a Jesus Sucre single. With a 3-2-1 lead headed to the bottom of the 8th, Hyde pulled another Showalter no-no. He brought in his closer, Michael Givens, to start the frame. Now, Hyde may have planned on Givens staying in for a 6-out save, and, after he struck out 3 of the 4 Yankees he faced, Givens would have earned the chance, but the Birds weren't done with their scoring. The O's added 2 insurance runs in the 9th, utilizing the following sequence: reach on air, fly-out, single-double. With a now 5-2-1 lead, Hyde was certainly not going to stick with Givens, instead letting Richard Blyer come in with a 4-run cushion and the chance to close things out. It did not go well. Blyer was up the zone consistently, and New York was scorching him. Exit velocities for the batter stick-faced, via Baseball Savant, Tulowitzki, B.S. Yankee Stadium home run, 98.2 mph. LeMahieu, double, 107 mph. Gardner, lineout, 105.2 mph. Judge, single, 98.2 mph. Hyde and Birdland had seen enough. New York had closed the gap to 5-2, had runners on first and second with just 1 out, and Giancarlo Stanton, Luke Voit, and Andujar loomed. So, naturally, Hyde turned to Mike Wright. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how this works out. GIF. Mike, hothead. Right, in a safe situation. With runners on. In Yankee Stadium, we O's fans braced for the inevitable, yet somehow, Wright instead pulled off the unfathomable. He struck out Stanton. Yankee fans will tell you this is completely predictable. He gave up only a single to Voit, making the game 5-3. Then, representing the winning run, Andujar again came up small, striking out as well. The right step to close out our first W of 2019. At Mike Wright, O's first career save.